lot lighter out than it looks on the camera, but it is pretty dark. I'm just hiking in a couple days before the opening day of my Idaho mule deer hunt. It's gonna be some cold weather before the hunt starts, but wanting to get up here and be sitting up here and hopefully find a shooter buck before the season and shoot him first thing in the morning. So, or at least opening, a couple days. Hopefully I'll find one that's worth shooting, and my brother has a tag as well, so going to be looking for one for him as well. It's an exciting time. So just got a heavy pack hiking up the mountain, but I was hoping you could see it's actually a very beautiful night. A little bit windy, but this is as good as it gets. All right, just came into location number 1 for my Idaho mule deer hunt. Got the Storm Star 2-person tent for this trip. There's some potentially bad weather rolling in here, and single-digit temps. So wanted to have a one-man tent, but I kind of wanted to just have extra room in here to wait out the storm if need be, and got the gun. The season starts in 2 days, so I'm just in here looking for a buck before the season starts, and hopefully I can find one and then just get on him and hopefully get a shot opening morning or opening couple days at least. But I'm in a good spot. Camp's all set up. I'm out of the wind here. You can hear the wind ripping. I was gonna set up top. That's where I want to be in the morning to glass, but figured I'd stay out of the wind, have a little tree cover for if there is snow. But I'm liking the setup, and excited for the hunt. So I'll try to document it. I think I'll have plenty of time to document over the next 2 days. Hopefully I can find some bucks. So far in this unit, all I've seen is does, so it is only October 8th, so the bucks aren't with the does. They're in little bachelor groups probably, so hopefully I can find a couple bachelor groups. There's actually some deer tracks right here, but so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what we see, but yeah, I'll try to document this hunt pretty well, and either way, it's shaping up to be a cold one, but hopefully a good, successful first day is what I'm hoping for. So my brother's going to be coming in, or 2 of my brothers are going to be coming in and coming at this area from the bottom to see if the deer are low. Obviously very near the top, so I'll be hunting down. They'll come out the day before opening day, and then so should have a good idea of what's going to be going on in this spot, and if we need to move, we'll move, but that's where we're at. Found 2 bucks this morning, and those 2 bucks are way down that way. Couldn't tell exactly how big they were, but one looks like he's a possible shooter. 50-50 chance, really. Well, probably even, it looked like he was a 175 buck. It's just a matter of if that's something I want to shoot or not. I need a closer look to determine exactly what he is. He could be 180, could be 160. So if he's a 180, he gets shot. 160 will pass. But some awesome country, and sheesh, it's so windy today, but that's my update. Just up here looking for bucks. Honestly, not seeing a lot. Only seen the 2 today, and only saw them for about 10 minutes before they went in the trees, and they haven't come out yet, so they aren't doing a lot of moving throughout the day. So might be a tough hunt. Hope I can hope they show themselves opening morning and make a play on them. The one of them looks pretty good. Probably a shooter. Need to be a little bit closer to tell, but it's a perfect spot to see a lot. So, well, I've been stuck in my tent all day. Got frost, ice building up everywhere. And yeah, it was just snowing this morning. And it was socked in, so I couldn't see anything. So there's no point in going out looking for bucks if when it's like that, you know, because you can't see anything. You can only see 200 yards, and the season doesn't start till tomorrow. So just had to sit in here and freeze a little bit. Temperature's probably in the single digits for sure. Then when you start adding in wind chill, it's probably -10. Or maybe even a little colder, who knows, just depending. So, fresh snow, freezing temperatures. Just some of the things you have to live with if you want to go hunt big bucks. And a good buck. He's got an inline on each back fork. Mature buck. Exactly what I'm looking for in this unit. He doesn't have a huge frame. It's probably a 2 to 4 inch inline point on each back fork. It's a good buck. Decent fronts, decent forks in general, nothing crazy, but this is from 1.5 miles away. So who knows, maybe he's better than I think. He's in a decent spot to go on him. Hopefully we can get him in the next day or two. Hopefully in the morning. The season starts tomorrow morning. Good buck. Ooh, I froze my face off the last 24 hours, and it's still freezing. It's definitely in single digits without the wind chill. So with wind chill, it's definitely below 0. Yeah, come back this way. Get a better look at you. I was just getting nervous. I think this is the buck I saw a couple days ago. And then this storm rolled in, blew in all this snow and crap. And so I wasn't able to relocate him since I saw him the first time at first light for 5 minutes. But there was not good enough lighting to actually see what he was at that point. But he's just a little bit away from where he was, maybe half a mile from where I saw him. So I'm thinking it's him. I just saw a cow elk over right where he was last time I saw him, and I got excited, then put the spotting scope over there, and just a cow elk. So then I looked a little bit over and found this guy, and I think it's him, and should be another buck around him. I'm excited. Got a buck to hunt. Like I say, he's in a decent spot to where I can actually maybe make a play on him. So that's the update. It's kind of getting low light. It's almost dark. I'm freezing my feet off. They're completely numb. But I found a buck. I'm going to go after him in the morning. Stud buck. Hopefully I can get him tomorrow. First thing in the morning, I'll be there, buddy. Oh, it's freezing. Not the biggest frame I've ever seen, but he's got good mass and he's got those extras. Identical, symmetrical extras. Exactly the kind of buck I'm looking for. Mid 170s probably. That's I'd like him to have, be a couple inches wider, a couple inches taller or something, but really I won't complain with a buck of that quality. But if you start getting into a very, very rare buck if he was any bigger than that. That's from dang near, I don't know, it must be 2,500 yards minimum. I'd say 3,000 yards. It's very far away and he looks good from here, so I'm excited to see him up close tomorrow morning. Ooh, chill, bro. Stay there. Don't get excited. It's just a rabbit or something. Man, I can't feel my feet. They are ice cubes. What an awesome buck. Whew, okay. Well, we're in the middle of the cold front. It is, single digits. 0 degrees, about. 0 to 10, basically, but then with wind chill, it's colder, so. Inside here, we're probably sitting around 10 degrees. Maybe slightly less. And, found the buck. And, shooter buck. Or at least 90% likely he's a shooter buck. And, plan on going after him in the morning. So, just back in the tent. Just gotta get through one more cold night. And, weather's gonna warm up. 15, 20 degrees by tomorrow night. Oh, sheesh. The lens is just like fogging up. Yeah, don't worry, my camera lens is just fogging up. It's so cold. But yeah, hopefully kill a buck tomorrow and get out of here, but we'll see what happens. just found the buck that I found last night, and confirmed that he's a shooter. Got good mass, some extras, and yeah, he's just 200 yards away. Dumped him, super easy shot, so. Alright, so woke up early, went down to where I saw that buck last night right before dark, and there was no sign. I jumped some elk on the way down, and but nowhere's near where he was, and so I got down to where he was last night, and just nothing there. Looked up the little draw and the tiny patch of trees. I don't think, I figured he didn't stay there, so I went and found his tracks, and I followed him back up the way I had come. He was just in this draw that was I couldn't see into once I dropped down in and tried to get him down to where he was, where I thought he'd be this morning, but he wasn't. I followed the tracks, I just kept following him. It's midday now, and so I've been following him pretty slowly, just looking around, trying to see if I could see anything else, but I ended up getting up here and saw him move. I'm still following the tracks, and I caught movement up in there, and in the right side there, I saw movement. I looked up in there, saw it was the same buck as last night, with the extra points, the symmetrical extra points on the back fork, and he didn't know what to do, because I don't think a lot of people come to this spot, but I just set up, got the gun out, set up. He was just standing there. I was gonna get it on video, but I didn't want to take the chance of him running over the top, and it's not easy. Once I saw that he was definitely a shooter buck, I wasn't gonna let him get away, so I dumped him, and then just a 200-yard shot. So dumped him, and then put the video camera on him as he was sliding down the hill. So yeah, nothing crazy at that shot, just point and shoot. So that's what happened. He's just lying right there. Can't wait to see him. He had good mass. That was the thing that put it over the edge for me, was he had good mass. So I dumped him. Wasn't gonna let him get away, especially not after suffering through this cold the last couple days. So it's been frigid. It's still single digits, but at least the sun's out. So another kill for the 338 rum. It's just it's a machine. I was hoping to get a 500-600 yard shot. That's what I was looking for this morning. I can take shots out to 1,000 with it, easy peasy, but 120 was nothing. So nothing for this gun. So I'm excited to go take a look at him. We'll go up there and get some pictures, get some more video. And here he is. Shot him. He was just right at the top of the hill here, standing right there. Shot him and he just slid right down. Here he is. Everything I'm looking for. He had mass, he had extras. He's got just cool character, got a cool look. He doesn't have the widest or tallest frame, but he's just such a cool looking buck. And yeah, when I saw him jump up at 100 yards, what happened was I saw him last night, day before the season. Then I was just I slept up on the mountain, froze my face off this morning coming down. It's single digits temps today, and got down to where I saw him. He wasn't there. Went up, got on his tracks, followed him, and he led me to right below this point, and saw him get up and start heading up, and he got the gun out real quick, and yeah, just made the shot. Got a tiny bit of video of him sliding down the mountain right after the shot. I was gonna try to get it on video, but yeah, I wasn't gonna let him go over the hill when I saw how nice this buck was, and just didn't want to miss out on him. He's just a cool buck, so had to make sure I got him. So we'll just get lots of video of him now. I'm going to, my brothers are over a couple ridges hunting. They see a couple bucks and 2 of them that might be decent. Brother has a tag as well. This is my 2019 Idaho Mule Deer, and you know, hopefully they get one too. Theirs is way in the back of a place, and at least there's 2 of them to get it out though. I'm all alone. I gotta debone him, put all the meat in bags, and put it in my pack, and then cape him. Gotta cape him, take the antlers out. So I got a lot of work left to do today, and I gotta get doing it before the sun leaves, because it's gonna get really cold once that happens. So one last look. There he is. Cool little buck. Okay, got them all caped out, deboned. It's all loaded into the Icon Pro 5200. And just gotta put the, I don't know if I have to carry the gun, sadly. The antlers are kind of in the way of putting the gun in the spot it's supposed to go, but just the final march of the hunt. Buck looks good on the pack. Pack out. You know, deer are nowhere near as big as elk, but start carrying out a cape, all the meat, and the head, you got a pretty heavy pack. Thankfully, I'm just gonna go downhill and out this way. I came in from the top, but my brother's gonna pick me up down here. He's over just on a different canyon right now. He's coming down. I don't think he got one. Sounded like he was moving in on him, but then they lost him. Basically, could see him from 1,000 or a little over 1,000 yards or something. And then once they got on that side, there was just no shooting lanes towards where the bucks were, so I think they just backed out. See, my shoulders killing me. I have like a weird knot in my muscle, like on the ball of my foot. So every time I step on my right foot, it feels like it's breaking my big toe on that side. So I'm kind of walking a little flat-footed on that one, not really going too hard, but just almost done. Almost done with this hunt. I'm gonna help my brother fill his tag though. So it's been an awesome year so far for me. Got two great animals, and just super excited that I've been able to work hard and get rewarded. Just on my way out. Going the same direction as this bear. I got a pack load of meat on my back. It's a pretty good sized track. But yeah, this snow is fresh from, let's see, snowing all day yesterday and the night before. No one the whole day before, so it's definitely after that. It's either this morning, last night, one or the other. Pretty good sized track. Got some bear spray. Maybe I should have it a little ready since I'm carrying this meat around.
Making my way back to my camp. Got a light show. The snow is reflecting my light, my headlamp. So I got a light show as I walk up. It's the little things about hunting that I enjoy all of them, but this is just another one of those examples of it's pitch black out here. I'm tagged out in this unit and just going back in to get my camp that I left in here because I had to pack out my deer by myself. And might have spooked a deer or an elk. It looks like it's something that might have gotten spooked and bounded away. It's not taking steps, it's just jumping. Could be a mountain lion too, but the snow is so fine that there's no paw prints or hoof prints in there. It's just you can see what this looks like. It's you can't tell what actually walked there, but man, just another one of the beautiful things about hunting and just being in the outdoors. Easy to take for granted if you don't slow down and enjoy all of the process. If you're just going out to hunt to kill something, then you're missing out. I love this stuff. Very cool. But I think I'm really close. I think I'm within 100 yards of my camp, but hard to say exactly when you're walking in the dark, but it seems like it's somewhere really close to here. Sheesh.